We often hear the phrase, "he has his mother's eyes," or "she has got her dad's temper." But what does science actually say about the blueprint we inherit? While genetics is a complex dance between both parents, pediatric experts highlight 7 distinct areas where a father's DNA plays a starring role. First, let's talk about stature. While height is polygenic, influenced by many genes, studies suggest that paternal height is a strong predictor of a child's eventual height. If dad is tall, the odds lean heavily toward a taller child, though nutrition and maternal genes still play a crucial supporting role. Next, eye color. This is a classic example of dominant and recessive genes. Brown is generally dominant over blue. If a father carries the gene for brown eyes, there is a high probability his child will have brown eyes, even if the mother has blue. However, it is not a guarantee. 2 brown-eyed parents can still have a blue-eyed baby if they both carry the recessive gene. Moving to hair. The curliness or straightness of hair is heavily influenced by the father's genetic contribution. Furthermore, male pattern baldness is a trait famously linked to the X chromosome, which sons inherit from their mothers. But the genes for baldness can come from either parent. Interestingly, if a father has a receding hairline, it increases the likelihood of his son experiencing it too, though the timing varies. Now, a trait you can't see but is vital: blood type. This is a strict genetic inheritance. A child's blood type is determined by the combination of alleles from both parents. If a father has type AB, for instance, he cannot have a child with type O. It is a biological certainty that follows Mendelian genetics. Did you know your smile's architecture is partly a gift from dad? The shape of teeth, the spacing, and even susceptibility to certain dental issues like crowding or gaps often run in families. If a father has a specific dental structure, his children are statistically more likely to share similar traits, making early orthodontic awareness important. This one is fascinating and debated. While environment shapes personality, experts note that certain temperamental traits like a predisposition toward anxiety, extroversion, or a high activity level have a genetic component. Fathers often pass down specific behavioral tendencies that interact with the child's environment to form their unique personality. Finally, we must address health. Fathers pass their Y chromosome to sons and their X to daughters. This means fathers cannot pass X-linked conditions like colorblindness or hemophilia to their sons, but they do pass the carrier status to daughters. Conversely, fathers pass all their Y-linked traits exclusively to their sons. Understanding this helps in tracking family health history. Remember, genetics loads the gun, but environment pulls the trigger. These traits are probabilities, not destinies. Every child is a unique mosaic of both parents creating something entirely new. What trait do you think you inherited from your dad? Let us know in the comments.